action. My line of inquiry engages this traditional debate between motivational dualists and motivational monists. I argue that the human predicament is sui generis. It is impossible to characterize ourselves as either simply two or simply one. We are neither a simple aggregate of motivational sources, nor a simple unity without parts, nor an organic or functional unity of mutually dependent parts. My view looks something like Plato's conception, in that I think we need to attribute our feelings to a distinct motivational source in us, one that functions instinctively. I call this the inner animal. If that sounds too dualistic for your tastes, call it the instinctive part of yourself. When you are inclined, but not thereby determined to eat that chocolate cake, your instinctive agential capacities are already engaged. Your inner animal is already initiating the activity of eating the cake, while your deciding self, the part that is not directly determinable by instinct, is not yet active. I claim that in this moment you, as a whole agent, are drawn out of yourself. This view depends on the possibility of rejecting several dichotomies. Your inclinations are neither happenings nor doings. They are neither external, like the circumstances you face, nor are they identifiable with you, qua doer of your deeds. They are neither unguided by your thinking in the way that your sensations are, nor are they thought-guided in the same way that your actions are. And they are neither objects to be taken into account in deliberation, nor are they themselves forms of deliberation about objects. My aim is not simply to claim that we are sort of two and sort of one, and to show how this is even conceivable. The ethical point is to gain a clearer sense of the task we face when we face the influence of our inclinations in the course of leading our lives. The further positive details of my account help us to understand the contours of that challenge. When you are inclined, but not thereby determined to act on your inclination, you bear the responsibility of exercising your freedom. My theory helps to understand how, in this moment, your will is, as Kant says, at a crossroads. You can take the high road by humanizing your impulse and making it into something you can act upon in a principled way. Or you can take the low road by dehumanizing yourself and acting in a way that comes as close as humanly possible to acting like an animal. The high road is the road of creativity, where we take our inclinations as raw material out of which to make selves and actions that we can affirm. The low road is the road of reactivity, where we allow ourselves to act as if we were nothing more than our inner animals. The former is strength of will, construed as the acceptance of our responsibility for exercising our freedom. The former is weakness of will, construed as a flight from that responsibility. I argue further that the relation in which we stand to our inclinations is paralleled by the relation in which we stand to our social environment. Social roles and scripts are sources of motivational influence in relation to which we can take the high road or the low road. We can accept our freedom and take responsibility for making those roles and scripts our own. Or we can escape into our social environment, allowing ourselves to come as close as humanly possible to being cogs in the social machine. The debate between motivational monists and motivational dualists has almost disappeared in the current literature. That does not mean that there are no monists or dualists. It just means that those who hold these positions tend to take them for granted. There is very little debate going on about why one should hold them. To the extent that there is debate, it is primarily about what our desires or emotions are